Hello everyone and welcome. The practice I have for you today is a full body fluid flow. So this practice is going to incorporate not only the full body, but the focus is going to be on the hips and the spine. So we're going to really get into hip flexibility and spinal rotations. So there's going to be rotations sprinkled in all throughout the practice. I do hope you enjoy it. There are no props required, and we will get started in a child's pose position. So coming into that child's pose, but for today, with your knees wide and your big toes to touch, just rock forward, tuck your toes under, and then send your weight back towards your heels. So taking a little bit of a toe squat just to get into the feet before we begin. Just a few breaths here. And gently untuck the toes, so pushing the toenails into the floor and sending your hips back towards your heels. Extend your fingertips out in front of you and tent them. And from here, we're just going to look underneath the right shoulder and underneath the left. So we're going to make this movement a little bit bigger. As you look underneath your right shoulder, think about puffing up all the air into the back of the rib cage as you look underneath the left shoulder and then come back down. It's almost like you're swinging all the way up, puffing up through the back body, and then coming back down the left. One more time. Look underneath the right shoulder, puff up through the back, and come down. We'll switch directions. So looking underneath the left shoulder, puff up through the back of the chest, back of the rib cage. Look underneath the right shoulder and come back down. Two more. And on your last one here, just drop the forehead, the arms, take a few breaths. Next inhale, rise, keeping your knees and your legs as they are, and just walk your hands in closer towards your knees, but bring them wide. Bending into the elbows and just taking some more circular rotations, but making them a little bit deeper and taking it a little bit more into the shoulders, the chest. Just move in an intuitive way, whatever feels good. And coming all the way back up. So we're going to walk arm or hand over hand all the way around, 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left. And switching directions. And on your final one, staying here, bringing your hands and interlacing your fingertips behind the back of your head. Inhale to puff up through the chest, open the elbows wide, and allow your head to sink back into your palms. Inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under. So it's almost as if your seat becomes light and you're rising up, curl in. You should also feel a nice stretch on the top of the quads. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round. Gently rise, bringing your hands back in front of you, finding a tabletop position. So shoulders are in line with your wrists, your knees are in line with your hips. From here, taking a few cat-cow, and you can also spider up onto your fingertips for this one. So inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. And exhale, round chin to chest. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, find a neutral tabletop. Plant your palms if they were tented. Close the gateway of your thighs, and we'll take some hip rotations. So bending your left knee out to the side, so like a fire hydrant. Flex the foot, make sure your foot is pointing up, knee is in line with the hips, and then drop it down. So open it up to the left. And switching directions. And on this final one, however you decide, stepping your left foot to the top of the mat. Rise all the way up, making sure your right toes are pushing into the floor. From here, tuck your tailbone under, interlace your fingers, and then push your palms forward. Exhale. Inhale. Interlace your fingers behind your low back, and exhale, sink forward and down, reach your knuckles to the floor. Moving with your breath. Gently, on your final one, release, and bringing both hands to the inside of the left foot. Just take a moment here. You might need to scoot your left foot to the left side of the mat just a little bit. Tuck your right toes under, pick up the right knee, and we're going to make circles with your right foot. So to the right, to the front, to the left, and back. So 3 times in each direction. Let's drop the right knee to the floor. Keep your right toes tucked under. Send your hips back as you shimmy your left foot behind your right wrist, setting up for pigeon. So tenting your fingertips towards the top of the mat. Pick up your right knee and your right toes are tucked under. Same idea. To the left, to the top, to the right, and back. And switching sides. And on this final one, hold it here, inhale. And exhale. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes, come down into your pigeon. 5 deep breaths here. Next inhale, gently rise, push into the palms. We're going to rotate now so that you're sitting on your left and you're on your left hip, your left glute, and you're extending that right leg straight out beside you. Pull your left foot in towards your groin. We're going to reach for our right toes, reach the left arm up and over. And on the exhale, bringing your left elbow beside you, reaching up and over with the right fingertips. A few more like this with your breath. Last one, we'll hold it here and reach up and over with those left fingertips for 3, 2, 1. Let's come down through the center and hold for 3, 2, 1. Coming over to the left elbow comes to the floor. Reach up and over and hold for 3, 2, 1. Push up onto the left palm. The left hand is beside and slightly behind you. As you push down into your left palm, dig into your right heel, reach up and back with your right fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Lower your seat to the floor. Extend the left leg out beside you. So you're in a wide-legged forward fold. Palms out in front of you. And the same movement we were doing in our child's pose, we're going to do it here now. So coming down, you can bend the elbows around through the spine. So we'll do 3 to the right. Making sure that your legs are strong. So you're digging your heels, you're lifting your kneecaps to engage your quads. And switch directions. And gently coming down. A few breaths here. Gently rise, coming all the way back up. Close the knees, rock over and find that tabletop. We'll do this on the other side. We'll find those hip rotations, bringing the knees to close, bending the right knee up and back, out to the side, like a fire hydrant, and back and down. You really want to make these movements nice and slow. Take it nice and slow. Let's switch directions. And on this final rotation, you're going to step the right foot forward and through. Bringing your hands down to the inside of the right foot and just settle here. You might need to move your right foot to the right side of the mat a little bit before you push yourself all the way up. Untuck your left toes, so pushing your left toes into the floor. This is going to help with balance. Tuck your tailbone under, interlace your fingers, and exhale as you push your palms forward. Inhale, interlace your fingers, sink forward and down. Really push into those left toes. Moving with your breath. Last one here. Gently rise. Windmill your hands to the inside of the right foot. With your left toe still tucked under, pick up the left knee. And we're going to take those rotations. So to the right, forward, to the left, and back. And just notice if you're sinking your shoulder girdle, looking down, nice and strong. And switching directions. On this final one, drop the left knee, push your hips back, shimmy your right foot behind the left wrist, and settle down for your pigeon. Left toes are still tucked under. Tent your fingertips in front of you. Pick up your left knee. Same idea. Making those hip rotations. And if maybe doing these hip rotations is uncomfortable, you can always just rock side to side if that feels better. And on your final rotation, drop the left knee, untuck the toes, and settle into your pigeon. And just noticing if you're able to maybe access a deeper part of your pigeon today. All of the circular movements, motions. Next, inhale, gently rise, push into the palms, lean into your right hip, and keep the left leg extended out beside you as you rotate and pull that right foot a little bit closer in towards your groin. So we're going to reach for our left toes with our left hand and reach up and over with the right. Exhale, bring your right elbow to the floor and reach up and over with the left. And in this position, if you're not feeling it, you really have to let go and reach, almost as if you're slightly leaning back. Moving with your breath. And we'll hold it here on our last one, reaching up and over with those right fingertips. Let's gently come down through the center and hold it here. And then coming over to the right, bringing the right forearm to the floor and holding it, reaching up and over with those left fingertips. Pushing up onto your right palm. Bring your hand beside and slightly behind you. Push down into your left heel and reach up and back with your left fingertips. And very gently from here, let's lower our seat all the way to the floor, extending that right leg out beside you, finding that straddle position once again. Inhale here and exhale. So again, just like we were doing at the beginning, this time we're crossing over, bringing our hands behind us. 3 times in this direction. And just notice if you're getting a little bit deeper as we move through this flow and switching directions. Last one here. Inhale and exhale to fold forward. 5 deep breaths. Nice big inhale here. And sigh it out. Gently rise. Let's close the knees. Extend the legs straight down onto the mat and come down onto our backs. Bend the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock. Cactusing the arms, dropping both knees to the right for a brief moment. And to the left. Coming back through center. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Finding your resting pose. Slowly beginning to deepen the breath. Wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Let's reach the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, reach. And on the exhale, let it go. Bend the knees one by one, rolling right over onto your side. You can cradle the head, the upper arm. And gently push yourself up to a seat. Let's draw the shoulders up towards the ears, nice and tight. And exhale down the back. Gently opening the eyes. I hope you enjoyed the practice today. If you did, leave a comment. Let me know how you got on. And of course, if you're looking to join my membership, I will leave the link in the description. This is where I post exclusive content. Until the next time, enjoy your week, your day, and I will see you soon.